I talked for like 5 minutes and my mic was not working. Well, what I was talking about was talking about like two different things. First, see, Branda's app is live on it's on mobile apps now. Let me see, is it showing? So now we're on Play Store and Apple iOS Store. Thank God. So with all the seeming delays, at least we're over. But when there's something that you're going through or there's a delay or some kind of frustration, you feel like it's taking a lot of time. Like, when is this issue going to finish? But what happens is when the thing now finishes, you just forget. Like, it's like the joy of passing through that a lot. If you say you're passing through a lot, joy of passing through that a lot just wipes away all your struggles. And not in just these things too. Maybe times when you're not feeling well. Maybe 2 days into the sickness, it's just very depressing. You're at home in pains and stuff like that. But like once you're healed, you just forget if you're bouncing again, going where you want to go. So, and not just this, even maybe I went through some kind of financial hardship, right? It's like maybe things you could afford before you cannot afford it again, and it's just stressful. Poverty is stressful. So but why I'm even saying this is, usually that's how life is. Something starts, something finishes, whether it's good or it's bad. And most of our life experiences that we are experiencing is actually mental. Like something that's happening to me, and the same thing happened to you. You might experience it in different way. Like maybe you now, you might see like, okay, it's normal. I mean, I'm seeing like, shit, I'm dead, and things like that. But life is just mental. The popular example just to give about two people from a company that were sent, a shoe company, that were sent to India, and one of them went down like, that's like way back when like development has not gotten there. So one is like, our business will not make sense here because these people they didn't used to wear shoes, so like nobody will buy shoes. And one's going back to say, wow, these people are not wearing shoes. That means we like sell a lot. So you see, it's like different mindset. In fact, life is just mental. So, and that's what usually happens to us when we are going through something. It feels like, is this thing going to end? And sometimes again, when we are going through good times, you might think, this is how life is always going to be, and that's not how life is. Like small time now, the thing is, life is like there's ups and downs, like a sine wave, right? So, but usually, how I just seem to handle this kind of scenario, something that started, it will finish. Whether it's an issue, one day it will finish. When you're enjoying, you're most likely not be thinking like that. But it's just wisdom to plan for when things are not in that graph, when things are not in the up, when things are down. You plan for those times. It just makes me to remember a discussion I was having with someone, and it was just about, in the Bible, the dream that Joseph had of the 7 years of plenty and 7 years of drought. And his solution was, during the plenty period, they had like storehouses, they were saving maize, saving yams, saving different kind of things, so that when those other 7 years comes, they'll have something that can buffer the drought and the hunger, right? Remember that time the Bible says, and money failed in the land of Egypt. So yeah, so when you're like going through something, when you're now enjoying, you feel like you're enjoying, it's better to just plan for when things are not going so great. Not like anybody's praying for that, but that's just how life is. But There's just that tendency for you to think this how it is forever, this how it's going to be forever. Well, that's in thing too. It's that kind of mind when you're going through something. You should not think this is going to be forever. One day the thing, it was one day the thing started. So most likely one day it will end. And that's it. So you just don't take life so things are not so, even we self that are here, we're not even permanent. There's one day you're here and the next day you're not here again. Many of us have lost people. And they are gone, right? There's something I heard on video Gary Vee was talking about, and then like compared to time, we're in a very, very short period, like you're alive for a very, very short period of time. So why will you waste that kind of time maybe dwelling or having like negative thoughts and stuff like that? So as much as you can, so all negative thoughts, right? So that's it. When things are going good, don't feel like the baddest, like I'm too good. Things are just, I'm a blessed child, right? And when things are going bad, don't feel like, am I cursed? Just see like these things will come and go. Psh, psh. So that's it, yeah. This is like maybe advice. Yeah.